say, for example, here, a technique that you can use, we won't do it today, but as a training drill in the past, you go cup uke, turn, chuge, yeah?
Hey.
1, 2, 1, 2, practice this system, yeah? Punching technique. So 1, yeah? Then from there, the other one, there's 2. Makes sense? So you got one person here, one person here. You can do it in groups of 3. Walking here, but originally work on it just get nice turns from sanchi-chuge and Kaiapoi, yeah? 1, 2, really get the hips into it, yeah? So it's not just the arms, but it's the turn of the hips to really get that. Make sense? There, there. 1, here, 2. So there's the first block, there's the first block. Makes sense? So from here, just for today, what we'll do is there'll be a punch coming, blocking, yeah, blocking here. Alright? Makes sense? What you're going to do is keep drawing it down to here, yeah, and strike. Remember we've done, sometimes in basics we'll go, can't you like doing this? I don't know if you've done this lately actually, but there's block, strike. Make sense? Double punch. So what we'll do from there, we'll do punch, block, draw in, make sense? This here is the main thing that we can do, is just hook it, hold it. So again, from there, it's 1 here, strike. Yeah? I've got this hook down here. You don't have to grab it, it's just a hook. So again, it's coming in, here. Makes sense? What we did last time, try to punch that arm, 12, up to 10 on it. We'll grab the turn. Yeah? So again, here. Right? And then, because all the black rods now, near enough, we'll do 1 here, and there, and short. Right? Yeah, here. Hook it in here, nice and close. Once you've hooked it, strike into that. Strike in. Yeah, there. Hook. Yeah? Then lock the break if you need to go. Not today. Just watch this direction again. Here, 1, there's that. That's the hook, yeah? And there, 2. So it's 1 step, shuffle. Yeah? Shuffle. Step, shuffle. Block. Step and shuffle. Step and shuffle. Yeah? So do it slow to begin with. Just here first, and strike. Just do the block, the catch, and the strike. This is just watch the footwork on this. That's important. Here, shuffle in. Okay? Doing, sanchin or a variation of sanchi-chuge, yeah? Heiko sanchin, which is pretty much feet straight, aren't they? Not in. Yeah? The most practical applications, heiko sanchin is more practical than trying to get the sanchin. Make sense? That's what's appearing more and more in kata. Here, there. That's my first one. The second one is here and pull. Double strike. Bang. Make sense? Be very careful, very aware of the double punch, yeah? Actually, look first. See, I put it out. The tendency will be to grab it, to block and grab. Don't worry about grabbing, just block it to your side. Put the wrist to your side. Get that bit first as well. I want you to use chuge for the block, not mawashi. You can use mawashi, you can use kaiapoi, you can use anything you want. But in order to really develop that sense of elbows in the block, just do this with Juguka, yeah? The punch is coming in here. Right? Notice how, yeah? Notice how this is it. Yeah, see that? It's really going to be here. There's the start of the block. There's the end of it. Yeah? And then I don't have to go around too much. It's just a slight angle turn, isn't it? I can't go around too much because he's not going to let me anyway. But what I'm going to do from here is just an extension of his strength is here, and I'm just dropping it here. So I'll go down, and his strength is kind of here. Those two forces, okay, will force it down to that spot. I don't have to, you know what I mean, work it around. So all I'm doing is a bit of power there, I'm just pushing it down. That's what I'm doing. I'm just from there, pushing it down here. Make sense? Again, it comes in. 1, 2. Yep. What card are we doing here? Sanchi-chuge, okay? Yeah? Make sense? Alright? It may not be the start of that, but that's that bit there, yeah? Okay. Alright, so just be aware of that, because some of you are doing this. Try to come around here again. That's the danger, isn't it? I could be here, what if he's kicking? Yeah? But if I'm here, punch, if I'm here, he's kicking. Yeah? I can move on to something else, can't I? I'm still able to defend. Okay, from there, 1 here, 2. So from there, straight down. Just follow the technique. Even now, go back to the basics. Just follow the technique. Okay? Make sense? Quickly, just another minute or 2. Good. Guys, I can see that for some of us, when we work with different size people, like taller versus shorter, etc., techniques have different meanings and different variations, yeah? Like, you know, when you're, like for example, sometimes, let's say that, there, punching. For us it's easy to do this because of just, you know, my size versus Mark's size, etc. Yeah. But when you're against a much smaller or shorter person, it's probably a bit harder to get in and do this. Do you find that? It feels like you really have got no room to move, and their arms, you know, by the time you get to here, you know, you're just too close. Yeah. So this is where you vary things. You know, from here, the main thing is you get to here, you can strike here at that point because you're already close enough. Makes sense? Or you grab the arm. Sometimes you haven't got the time or the luxury to be able to grab anything, so it's just here. You just, you know what I mean? Like in reality, that's what you now start to work with. Okay, what really could happen, and what are the different options? And the good thing about working together, you know, especially the high grades, the Black Belt group, is we can just workshop it beyond what we're doing now. Make sense? So I could be standing here, you might grab. That's one, yeah. Remember, a lot of the bunkai, a lot of against people doing this. Right, and that. Against people doing this. Isn't it? Trying to grab you and all the rest of it. Grab comes in, here. Boom. Okay? This time, yep. See how I'm using this arm first. Or, I may need to just, you know, because I'm actually turning into it, yep. Strike. Bang. See that? Bang. Boom. Bang. Makes sense? So I'm turning my block. I'm changing it slightly. Grab comes in here, and it's strike. Strike, and this is coming underneath. Boom. Yeah? Makes sense? So we're gonna we can do this a little bit now, but you just need to just say, okay, what's possible? You know, anything's realistic. Just if it works, it's right. If it doesn't work, then it's not right. And remember, always think about the minimizing effect. Make sense? Alright, so start with this sort of thing where the grab might come in, from there, block, block and block. See that? Block. Here, boom, here, boom, boom. Make sense? Boom. Bang. Right, so I just want you for just the next 2 or 3 minutes, just to work with your partner in this way. Make it a little more freestyle, I guess is what the word I'll use.
Hey.
More realistic.